Busy morning for Miss Dillon. We've got the storm threats. I see this. We're looking at a weekend washout for some.
Yeah, this is going to be quite the storm for the East Coast. You can see most of the rain out over the water now, but across the outer banks of North Carolina, we're starting to see some moderate rain fill in. This is called potential tropical cyclone 16. There's a chance it could become tropical storm Ophelia. Either way, it's going to make a mess of the East Coast going into the weekend. We have tropical storm warnings issued across the Carolinas up into Virginia. We are going to see this storm system make landfall, if you want to call it that, by Saturday early in the morning. And then while it weakens along the East Coast, it's also going to slow down, meaning it's going to impact the whole weekend and perhaps even linger into Monday, too. Most of the rainfall will be down through Virginia into Delaware and eastern Maryland, down through North Carolina. We could see up to 7 inches of rainfall. We're also looking at some very gusty winds. Along the coastline, we could see wind gusts up to about 45 to nearly 55 miles per hour, even out across the Nantucket area. Also, eastern Long Island, we could see gusts up to about 30 to 40 miles per hour. Want to point out that we could also see a storm surge of about 3 to 5 feet. That combined with 7 inches of rain, and the rivers are going to overflow their banks, so this could be a flooding potential along the coast as well. That's a look at the weather across the country. We'll get to your local forecast in the next 30 seconds.
The weather from Miss Dillon.
Good morning again, everyone. We do have some unsettled weather across the northern plains where we could see some scattered showers and storms. Also a chance of storms today down through Missouri into Arkansas, some heavier rain across eastern Oklahoma. We're looking at a really nice day across the northeast down into the mid-Atlantic before this storm system moves in over the weekend. And today, though, we will see some heavy rain push into the coast of especially North Carolina and southeastern Virginia. That's the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window.
Dillon?
Yes, sorry. We are looking at this storm system that is making, I was just like staring at it here. We've got the heavy rain that's going to move into the Carolinas, and that is going to eventually make its way up the East Coast, too. You can see as we go through the day today, we'll start to see that heavier rain move into the Virginia area and then make its way through the mid-Atlantic, kind of ruining our Saturday, not just with the heavy rain, but also with gusty winds. Along the coast, we could see gusts up to 40 to even as high as 60 miles per hour. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window. And that's your latest forecast.
Dillon, thank you. We've got
All right.
Chanel in.
Come on, Chanel.
She ran in. Isn't
that funny?
Now we know.
I just thought he was singing it with like passion.
It's gonna be nice. Just trying to sound cool.
There you go.
Yeah, now we know.
There you go. That was a good one.
Okay.
You can find that full episode. He's putting it out there.
And
I think he's putting it out there.
Yeah.
The ball is in her court.
He can also sing.
There you go.
He's actually a good
What
singer.
can he do?
There have been some reports.
Putting it out there.
And
I think he's putting it out there.
Yeah.
The ball is in her
He
court.
can also sing.
There you go.
He's actually a good
What
singer.
can he do?
There have been some reports that that they've been seen together. They've been texting.
Okay, but that makes it sound like he asked.
So
He's waiting for an answer.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
Taylor, if you're listening.
Sorry.
Make it happen.
Guys, hold
All
her
right.
left. Not because she's very interested in this too.
There's a gap.
Come on,
Yeah,
she's with
let's
Kelly. Come
Yay.
Come here.
You too.
All right, well, we have a tradition here on the third
we
hour,
do.
right?
We
Because
do.
today is the last day of summer.
Summer, let's
Fall
take it in.
starts tomorrow. So enjoy the scenery because it's all about to change. So just like we like to do on the count of 3.
Are you ready?
We're gonna do that.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Boom.
Yes.
Wow.
And all of a sudden it's falling off.
Welcome
the leaves
to
look
fall.
beautiful. Guys, you know what else I like to do?
Oh, we know.
I like to
Props.
explain why fall is actually happening.
Are we not doing an orange this year?
No, I'm sick of the orange. I'm
All
sick
right.
of the tennis ball. I'm sick of the basketball.
What are we going to use?
You guys are my props. Chanel,
Yeah.
you be the sun. Because,
She is the sun.
Because you are the sun. No
problem.
Wait, we need to brighten
do
things
this.
up
I'm like
a
in
little.
preschool all
So-
over again.
There's a hula hoop
Okay, so
involved?
here we go.
Am I the sun still?
Here's the sun. You're the sun. Don't move. The sun doesn't move.
Sun doesn't move.
You're going to be my earth.
Oh,
okay?
I'm your
now,
earth.
You are.
Well, now wait, like tilt a little.
Like that?
Okay? So we're going to tilt like this, okay? And this is the
You hold
equator.
this?
No, I'll hold it for you.
Okay.
All right, you're the equator, I'm the
So,
sun. Got it.
Now, in the summertime, shine the light on Craig, on the earth here. Okay? In the summertime, right? We're tilted closer to the earth, or to the sun, right?
Yeah.
So we feel warmth and we feel summer. It's across the Tropic of
Feel my summer?
I do. I feel
All
it.
right.
Thank you.
Walk
Thank
with
you.
me.
I'm walking
Okay?
with you.
Oh, you're getting colder.
We're going to orbit around Chanel a little bit. So
Okay.
here's what happens.
That's one word.
Okay? Now shine the light on the earth.
This is
Okay?
absolutely ridiculous.
Now you see
No, this
how
is
the
good.
sunlight is directly over the equator?
Yes.
Oh.
This is what happens in the fall and in the spring. So equal day, equal night.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Wow.
So then if we keep
Keep
going,
going. Okay, keep
going.
moving.
in the
You'd be a
wintertime,
fun gym teacher.
in the wintertime,
science.
you turned.
Oh, it's okay.
Tilt that.
way.
In the
Okay.
wintertime, we're tilted away from the sun.
So should I still be here?
Older. No, you should still shine your
Okay.
light. And then in the spring, we're back over the equator again.
You know what? You could really be a good science teacher.
That's what I said.
How's
Yeah.
your back?
That's okay. But can I stand up straight now?
Can you hula?
We can do this.
No, I can't.
But that actually makes sense, right?
You can turn your flashlight off now,
No,
son.
I'm still the sun.
That was a great explainer.
That was good. Happy fall.
We gotta change that. I gotta
I
make
like
this
that.
memorable
Learn
for you
something
guys.
every
Because you
year.
forget every
We do.
season.
I
Happy
did.
fall.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Bring back the orange next time. Nothing says fall, though, quite like football, by the way. And this, no, well.
We're learning about the fall equinox, football. Stick
We learned a lot
Stay
today.
with us.
Yes.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. Coming up, we're sticking with the fall theme in our series, By the Numbers. We're just, I guess, making us smarter today. Breaking down the new season from travel deals to pumpkin spice and more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And then Kelly's going to sing, so it's just a full show.
That's true.
Today is the final day of summer. Fall arrives tomorrow, and this morning we are embracing the new season.
Are we?
By the numbers. Good morning.
I feel like everyone's not excited for fall. What's going on here, right?
We love summer.
We have two anti-fall people. I don't know if you're pro-fall,
I'm
but
very upset it's fall. Like it just went too
well,
fast.
I'm excited. So let me give you a few.
Good. We're starting off with like harvest season,
Yep.
foods. Give us some numbers.
Yeah, so I've got a few numbers for you here because I'm amped up. The first that I've got for you here is 10.5 billion. That's actually the pounds of apples, not necessarily dollar sign here, but the pounds of apples that are expected to be grown in the United States this year. The top variety, by the way, can you guess? Top
Red
apple.
Delicious.
Honey Crisp.
It's Gala. Gala is actually yeah, it usurped the Red Delicious recently. But for those that are more fans of pumpkin pies instead of apple pies, I've got some numbers here. $198 million. That's the sales of pumpkins, according to NIQ. And this is interesting. 2,560 pounds. That's the biggest, heaviest pumpkin. Apparently,
That's
there's
a
a
giant
weigh-in.
pumpkin.
There's a contest that they have in
21 years. We showed that picture earlier. We won't do that again. But we showed a picture of you 21 years ago, right after you'd won American Idol. It's hard for me to believe it's been 21 years.
Yeah.
Is it hard for you to believe it?
This duet with your daughter.
Oh
when
my
you sang
gosh,
with your
she's
daughter.
so excited. And it's so funny. Can you play my song? Even my son's like, can you play River song? I'm like, yeah.
Saying,
It's
we're like
so
talking.
not.
We're like, how does she? do that? How does she hit that
The
note?
room will help you, so it'll
Yeah.
take away some of the unfortunate moments sometimes. But no, it's a way to do that because you could so go the other way.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah.
We so enjoy you.
I know.
You're so grounded. It's just
That's Grace.
the only thing about you.
Okay.
The only
Until we
thing.
join a fantasy football league and I kick your
I
butt.
was,
Yeah.
beat me to it. I was just going to say the only thing about you that I would change is your Cowboys fandom. But, I mean, you're born into that.
Because we're on top.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The new album, Chemistry Deluxe, it is out right now. Don't go anywhere because Kelly's coming back later. She's going to give us one more song.
I love that. Well, listen to this transition. Speaking of chemistry, coming up, we're shining a light on a professor who's experimenting with dance, teachers who go above and beyond. You are about to meet a college professor who is spreading joy beyond the classroom by fusing dance and science. He's creating a new kind of chemistry with his students. And it's so encouraging to see these teachers who are really changing
Well, you have to
lives.
meet kids where they are.
Yes.
And bring the lessons to life.
It's been
Yeah.
great.
I remember my third grade teacher, Doug Brandon, who taught us like how to measure by making scrambled eggs. Like we measure. I still remember.
See,
Those-
things stick.
Yeah.
So just keep
Absolutely.
trying.
Kudos to our teachers.
All right, coming up, Joy Bauer's been experimenting in Superfood Friday tomorrow. Hey guys, have you heard it's the first day of fall? So today, nutrition and health expert Joy Bauer has some fantastic foods to help get us through the inevitable cold and flu season.
I
Good
do.
morning.
Good morning.
I love your fall velvet.
Thank you. I broke it out. I'm on their shopping list.
Okay, so let's start with the first ones. You say mushrooms.
Mushrooms. So mushrooms have antiviral mushroom soup, and I have it on the
do you make it
website. Tasting it. I give my own soup a thumbs up.
Delicious.
It's really good. You can make it in great
A lot of folks like to throw pumpkin seeds on salads, maybe put it in their yogurt in the morning.
oatmeal. Pumpkin seeds rock because they're rich in zinc.
For these recipes, you can head to today.com/food.
It's like guilt-free snacking. Thank you. Absolutely. All right, up next, Grammy winner Kelly Clark.
Out of here. Last night, Chanel and I had the honor to co-host an event in Philadelphia celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Voices of the
Stories on record,
Yes.
and they have this. It's almost like a vault at this point. So many different stories from people around the country. So it's a good one to check out.
91 years young, by the way, Andrew Young. If you would like to take a look at those stories, you can head to voicesofthecivilrightsmovement.com.
All right, well, coming up next week on the third hour, I went to Fenway Park.
Oh, that's
On
right.
the job. I can't wait to take you behind the scenes of what goes on there as
And
a
tomorrow
ball
your
girl.
shows.
That's a good one. Yes, Wild Child and Earth Odyssey.
Tomorrow morning. Have a great